everybody. My name is Murray, and this is a review of my mental health survey of college students. Mental health challenges are common among college students, and in this presentation, we will be examining some of the most influential factors. Among these points, we will assess the structural and personal concerns exhibited by our younger generations, and we will look at how we can change them. First is some sample information. This is a mental health demographic. Our sample of 15 individuals ranges from ages 19 to 24, and all sources are friends and family who attended schools in Central Florida. I truly believe this is one of the most pressing issues we face as a society since it directly affects the future of our world. Our primary goal as leaders and parents of this country should be to cultivate our youth to their highest potential. Exhibit A shows us which of the following challenges related to working while being in college contributes most to your stress. 75% of our respondents answered either balancing work and school schedules, fatigue or lack of sleep, and or needing to work for financial reasons. Structurally, this breaks down our expectations of young adults in today's world. While school is becoming more expensive and also harder to succeed in, we must improve our financial support systems to support the overall education of society. Socially, this is difficult to manage since money is mandatory in the society. Students are forced to sacrifice education or financial stability. Exhibit B questions: how important do you think spending time outdoors in nature is for your mental health? 80% of our respondents found it to be utmost important, 5 out of 5 stars, to be in nature to support their mental health. Structurally, this computers, Wi-Fi, online textbooks, courses, and quizzes, the desk, the chair, the teacher with an apple on her desk, and a green chalkboard with a whiteboard and a projector. These have all symbolically separated education from nature, and I feel like the most important kinds of education require connection with nature. Socially, we aren't finding enough time to appreciate the world that we live in, the world that was given to us, and that in turn would, if we were to start doing that, would improve our mental health. Exhibit C questions: which activity would you most likely choose to improve your overall well-being? 75% of our respondents again said spending more time outdoors, engaging in hobbies, and exercising or doing physical activities. Structurally, again, we are finding ourselves, whom are just as much animal as any living creature, born and passed through nature, suffering through depravity of nature. We could see a satisfaction in nearly 75% of our survey by integrating hobbies, nature, and physical activities into our school curriculum. Short data analysis: the leading factors that are causing stress among college students can be directly attributed to financial discomfort and excessive workload. The importance of being outside in nature can no longer be overlooked by the educational system. There is a clear and strong correlation between enjoying nature and improving mental health. The key to improving mental health is partaking in engaging activities where nothing is expected of you. Our sociological imagination questions: while we can always work on individual factors, we must recognize the uphill battle we're facing. Education has been designed to select only the most adaptive minds. However, we must now learn to support the fire of curiosity in all aspects of knowledge to ensure the majority of our society is well adapted to what they are supposed to be doing. Um, Personal issues can include, or personal solutions can include doing homework outside, exercising before and after studying, or finding hobbies to reset your brain between assignments. While there are no shortage of structural issues, we don't have many options for short-term solutions, and in short, legislation takes time. For a solution, we must incorporate aspects of nature and hobbies into education that still reach educational milestones while supporting the mental health of students. We must also incorporate new practices in our educational experience that support our mental health as human beings rather than trying to force us into white-collar personalities. While there will never be an end-all solution to any problem, I believe we can reignite the curiosity that naturally resides in the youth by diversifying classroom settings to spark interest in topics, then doing away with doing away with the mind prison type institutions we are isolated to. And in conclusion, the important takeaway is that we as young humans are being pushed into uncomfortable positions due to school and financial struggles, leaving damaging impressions that alters long-term outlooks on life. And being unavoidable with the progressing world, we must incorporate new practices in our educational experience that support our mental health as human beings rather than suppressing our nature. An excess of stress and work, paired with a lack of enjoyment for education, is doomed to degrade the intellect of our society. It will be up to our generation to reinvent the optimal learning environment for our children, the future presidents, teachers, and doctors. The main factors that affect mental health and therefore educational retention are well known, and we must be the generation that reconfigures an optimal schooling system.